Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the entire team, I'd like to thank you for this opportunity. I'd like to thank you for trusting us to conduct this security engagement on the computer systems of your business. Additionally, we hope that you and your team members found the findings to be clear and informational. We understand that the process of penetration test can be complex, and we are committed to providing you with actionable and clear recommendations to improve your systems. Before we begin, I'd like to take a moment to introduce you to our team members. They have worked diligently to help conduct this assessment for your organization. Starting with Nizar Al-Taradke, he is our project manager. Then we have Hamza Saht, he is our senior pen tester. We have Mustafa Shawa, our Linux systems expert. We have Sami Iyad, risk compliance and governance engineer. We have Omar Hamada, web apps specialist. And finally, me, Windows systems specialist.
So we have a little story that we'd like to tell you today. It's a very similar acquisition story that the Cozy Croissant can relate to. Now, so this story is about the infamous Marriott hotel breach in 2018. Now, as you all know, the Marriott works in a very similar industry as the Cozy Croissant. Now, this story goes back to 2014. When the Starwood Hotel got breached. Now, the Starwood Hotel had a very weak security posture in 2014, and it was breached, and it was still the breach remained undiscovered. And then the Marriott decided to buy Starwood Hotel in 2016, and they still didn't know about the breach, and it remained in that state until 2018, where the attackers managed to pivot from the bought Starwood Hotel to Marriott Hotel, and so customer information got leaked, their financial posture got damaged, and their reputation was irreparable. So with that being said, Team 6 would like to recommend the Cozy Croissant to conduct a thorough investigation after this presentation. A thorough investigation to make sure that if the Cozy Croissant got breached, that we don't want that the breach we don't want the attackers to pivot and further compromise the parent company which bought the Cozy Croissant, which is Le Bonbon Croissant. We know that this might be uncalled for, but we, as a security consultant team, we'd like to take extra care of our customers, and so yeah. Next slide, please.
So let's talk about our methodology. So in this team, you'd get a holistic understanding of the security posture at TCC. We took the liberty to deeply understand TCC's operations, and then we got deep knowledge in the hotel industry. This was done to fully tailor this penetration testing to TCC and as in our RP. Okay, so sorry. Where was I? Okay. We recognize that TCC operates on critical infrastructure, and so we decided to prioritize safety and availability of TCC operations. This was done to make sure that TCC does not run into downtime in any way possible. Okay. One slide back. One slide back, sorry. Okay, so let's talk about compliance. So we had the liberty to pinpoint exact vulnerabilities where TCC had clear violation of PCI DSS compliance requirements. And so we did this to save TCC from hefty fines. And finally, we had the liberty to review a past case of the Marriott breach to fully strengthen TCC's security posture. Okay, so now let's talk about the test scope. The testing scope was, as per our RFP, 2 networks, the guest and the corporate network. The guest would be essentially what your guests would use, such as kiosks found in hallways of your hotel. And the corporate network would be the computers that would be used by your employees on day-to-day operations or quarterly operations, such as hotel management systems, such as booking for a client or payment services.
In terms of metrics, we like to use the risk matrix that does not only cover the severity of the vulnerability, but it covers the ease of exploitation and the potential business impact. We also use a priority matrix that would give recommendations to which vulnerabilities to address first. Next slide, please. Team 6 made the first chart to revalidate the previous vulnerabilities found in the assessment. So we found that 70% of the previous vulnerabilities were remediated or partially remediated, which is a testament for TCC's commitment to improve cybersecurity posture. We found 8 high vulnerabilities and 5 medium vulnerabilities and 2 low ones. And we found 4 critical vulnerabilities, and 2 of them threatened TCC's financial position.
So Team 6 would like to thank TCC's security team for their strong commitment towards security. Well, as my colleague said, most of our report findings last time were remediated either partially or fully. So from those points, we would like to point out the hardened Windows services. The services have gotten better in security. Their password policy has improved dramatically, and we would like to point out the robust network security controls that have been put in place at the start of our engagement, but then we had to ask to temporarily disable it to make our testing more efficient. Okay. Also, we'd like to point out some key areas for improvement. In our detailed report, we have included some long and short-term plans to be included in your strategic planning. From those, we would like to point out specifically the plain text credentials that are in your environment. Also, we would like to point out the implementation of multi-factor authentication is non-existent. Also, many services had lots of misconfigurations. It was plentiful in the environment. And also, we would like to point out the physical safety of safes was like almost non-existent also. So we'd like to recommend purchasing newer safes with being them wrenched down. We would like to ask for better chaos management, and also our phishing assessment, which we have called the front desk of the hotel. We've asked for the credit card number and PII of some customers. It was successful, so we'd like to recommend some security awareness programs for your employees. The credit card uncovering was in breach of the PCI DSS compliance.
Speaking about PCI DSS, actually we found clear violations of the PCI DSS requirements. So basically PCI DSS stands for Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard. It's composed of 12 requirements. All of the 12 requirements were found to be violated. Failing to comply with PCI DSS will surely result in fines, monthly fines ranging from $5K to $100K. Other than the fines, we're expecting business disrupts, customers loss of trust, and the business reputation is going to be horribly harmly damaged.